I had the chance to test the SAB Foil 1350. Here you can see it with the ANSYS wing, which is basically a SAB Foil wing. ANSYS is working together with SAB to bring out some foils to go with it. So this is the SAB 1350 with the ANSYS wing of 265, and I had the chance to test it. I used it with the ANSYS board in 98 centimeters. I used this board already testing the beta foil, and I like the board quite much. It's not the smallest, it's like 98 centimeters long and 38 centimeters wide, but so far I think it's quite nicely built. The grip pad is good, and what is really nice that the foil tracks, they are really huge and long, so you can have a lot of variety in mounting the mast, and it's also open to the end, which is a great thing to put it into. I used it with the 83 mast, which is a bit longer than my 72 mast that I'm usually using from Gong. So of course the different mast size pumps differently, but I think the difference is not too great. So in the beginning I struggled a little bit with getting it to pump, because just like different setup, but then after a few tries I was able to make it work, and so far pumping was nice. It's difficult to really compare it to like the Cyrus XL, for example, which has the same size. It's 136, but due to a different like stabilizer and also different mast, it's not always quite the same. I think it's a decent wing. It's nice and pumping. I prefer the Cyrus XL, which has, in my opinion, a bit more lift, but I guess it's also personal preference on how you learn pump foiling, which system, how you're pumping, and which brands you're using, which front rings you're used to, how big or small they are. Each of that plays into the preference and what you like and what you think is a good front wing. I think it's probably a very good front wing. I'm used to a bit bigger front wing, and so I would be more interested to test the SAB Foil 1550 or like 1750 to see how they work, and then also be able to use like different stabs to see the difference in all of that. So far my first impression is good. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, questions or thoughts, write it down. Otherwise, thank you for liking, for watching, supporting the channel and subscribing. Have a great day and may the foil be with you. And I would say this, just try as many front rings as you can, because it gives you a broader perspective on all that stuff. Over and out. Ciao.